For thousands of years, humanity has searched for a city beneath the sea, a civilization said to wield impossible knowledge and vanish in a single night. Welcome to Cryptic Ancients, where forgotten worlds awaken. In tonight's journey, we dive into the myth, the science, and the mystery of Atlantis, the lost empire that may have been more real than we ever imagined. Stay till the end, because the truth about Atlantis might change what you believe about our past. For more than 2,000 years, one name has haunted human imagination: Atlantis. A shining island empire beyond the horizon. A civilization said to glow with orichalcum wrote of it around 360 BCE. He claimed it lay beyond the Pillars of Hercules, today the Strait of Gibraltar. Its people were powerful, wise, and proud. Until, in a single day and night, Atlantis sank beneath the waves. Was it myth or memory? Plato was not a storyteller. He was a philosopher, obsessed with truth. He wrote that the tale of Atlantis came from Solon, the great lawgiver, who heard it from Egyptian priests. Those priests spoke of a mighty island that vanished long before Greek history began. So why would Plato, a man of logic, risk everything to tell a lie? Some say Atlantis was moral allegory, a warning against arrogance. But others whisper that Plato disguised a real history inside philosophy. A memory, too dangerous to speak plainly.
In 1513, an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis drew a map, centuries ahead of its time. It showed Antarctica without ice. Modern scientists confirm the underlying landmass matched satellite data, beneath miles of frozen sheet. How could a 16th-century mapmaker have known that? Piri Reis said he copied older charts from civilizations now lost. Could one of them have come from Atlantis itself? If ancient mariners once mapped the world, what else did they know?
In the 20th century, scientists turned their gaze underwater. Near Cuba's coast, sonar revealed vast stone-like structures arranged geometrically. In Japan's Yonaguni, divers found step pyramids beneath the waves. And in Greece, the island of Thera bears scars of an eruption so violent it erased an entire civilization. Maybe Atlantis didn't vanish in one night, but in many. Each flood, each quake, each collapse, erasing a piece of the memory.
Plato described Atlanteans as masters of engineering and astronomy. Their temples glittered with orichalcum. Their canals rivaled cities of the modern age. In Egypt, Peru, and Mesopotamia, we find precision beyond explanation. Stones weighing hundreds of tons, fitted so tightly no blade fits between them. Were these miracles of lost technology, or echoes of an ancient science we no longer understand? Most historians dispute this theory, yet the evidence remains haunting. Around 12,800 years ago, Earth changed overnight. An asteroid impact, the Younger Dryas event, set forests ablaze and oceans boiling. The ice melted, seas rose, continents vanished. And in the floodwaters, perhaps Atlantis drowned. Every culture remembers the Sumerian flood, Noah's Ark, the Hindu pralaya. Different names, same memory. Maybe Plato didn't invent Atlantis. He remembered it.
Some scientists now wonder, do myths carry genetic memory? Stories passed down not through writing, but through survival itself. When the ancient world drowned, survivors scattered, carrying fragments of knowledge, architecture, and belief. Egypt, Sumer, the Indus Valley. Different lands, same blueprint. Maybe Atlantis was never one city. It was us, before we forgot who we were.
Near the Azores, sonar found volcanic plateaus once above sea level, a possible remnant of lost lands. At the same time, geophysicists learned Earth's poles have reversed again and again through history. Each reversal brings chaos, floods, quakes, radiation storms. Could one such event have erased Atlantis from the map? If ancient astronomers tracked these cycles, perhaps their warning became myth. Atlantis, not a tragedy of the past, but a prophecy of the future.
Atlantis isn't only a lost city, it's a mirror, a reflection of how wisdom dies when power grows louder. Plato said the Atlanteans ceased to value virtue, and when they did, the gods turned away. Our own world builds higher, faster, louder. But are we any wiser? Maybe the fall of Atlantis wasn't punishment, it was repetition.
In every wave that breaks upon the shore, there is a whisper of Atlantis, not of gold or stone, but of human potential. Atlantis is not about the past. It's about remembering who we can become when we balance wisdom and wonder. Maybe Plato wasn't warning us of yesterday, but of tomorrow. Because the real mystery of Atlantis is not whether it existed, but whether we still remember what it stood for. Perhaps it was never meant to be found, only remembered.
Maybe Atlantis was never meant to be found. Maybe it was meant to remind us of what humanity can build and what it can lose. If this journey moved you, subscribe to Cryptic Ancient for more mysteries, more truths, and more forgotten worlds waiting beneath the surface. Until next time, keep your eyes open for the echoes of ancient worlds still calling our name.